One day only AI conference coming up, heading to Waco September the 12th, making the declaration the most powerful thing you can bring to the age of artificial intelligence is the full force of being human. The UXAI conference features expert speakers, 2 concurrent tracks to choose from, and more that you do not want to miss. Here to tell us all about it, we have Fernando Labastida, the founder and CEO of Strike Marketing Institute, and our friend Mike Hamilton, founder of Rogue Media Network. And thank you both for being here today. Happy to have you here. And boy, we need this to advance into the next wave of what's happening in the world. So just give us a brief overview of the conference to start.
Well, honestly, this kind of started because we started using some AI and realized that the human element is what people don't talk about enough. We all are worried that it's going to take our jobs. We're all worried that it's going to take over the world. This is just another tool, and that's the way we want to represent it. It's another tool for creators, it's another tool for storytellers, it's another tool for founders, for business people, whoever. I am currently trying to get it to run my life, meaning that I was telling my wife about this yesterday. I turn it on every time I get in the car and I tell it what I'm doing. And I'm going to give it about 30 days and see how it is at the end of that 30 days, if it really knows me and things like that. So we've been building a lot of apps and things, and we felt like a conference like this is something that Waco just hasn't had. And so to be able to bring in a few hundred people and show them some of the tools and talk about some of the things and get them really involved, I think is what the community needs.
Well, when you think about AI, obviously the world, the universe there is limitless. So how did you narrow down the focus of the conference, and what is the specific focus, if you have one?
Well, I mean, what we were seeing is people were starting to worry about AI taking away their jobs and AI kind of flooding. In fact, everybody's actually right now even complaining about AI slopping their timelines, et cetera. But what we're also seeing as marketers and as podcasters is that the strength of AI is not in replacing you, but in duplicating you and enhancing what you're doing, and you being able to keep your unique human DNA. You know, what makes you unique, what makes you different from the other 8 billion people in the world, but yet using AI to really enhance that and to give you the power that normally a Silicon Valley startup would have had in the days before we had large language models like we do right now.
It's an approach I've not heard before. It's definitely fresh. I think it's what people would like to hear now. There are 2 tracks attendees can take, the creator track and the AI track. What will be covered in each of those?
So if you look at the AI track, you're talking more true AI tools, how to use those tools. I'm going to personally put on a workshop where I talk about some of the tools that I have built, how I got there. I want to talk about my failures just as much as I want to talk about the successes, because I think it's important to fail along the way when you do things like this. That's the only way we learn, right? And so I want to talk about a lot of those things. When you get over to creator, well, then we have people that publish books, we have writers, we have people that are in the marketing area, and so that's more of like, how do I create my content, and if I do, can AI help me? And content could be everything from a painting to a book. By the way, I wrote 2 books in the last couple of weeks with it. So we'll just see, you know. But I just want to be able to show all the sides of AI and talk about how it's not nearly as scary as you're being presented. It is a tool just like anything else. So like a Photoshop or a Word or anything like that. It's just like that.
Bringing up the book issue, that's very interesting because we've heard of ghostwriters before. So is this going to be something you can use as an alternative? With what legal ramifications? Lots of questions to be answered.
I have a binary ghostwriter. Ones and zeros mostly. It's you know, I want to try all of it, right? Before I make a total judgment on the things that work for me and the things that don't work for me. You know, one of the things that we've really been running after, and one of the reasons I started embracing AI, is because I started building tools that would replace some other tools that we use at Rogue. So for instance, we may pay for a piece of software that's $20 a month, right? It's just $20 a month or whatever, but when you have 100 of those, now you're talking about some money. But those pieces of software traditionally will have, like, say, 10 different things that they do. Well, my company may only need 2 of them. Well, let me build a piece of software that only addresses those 2 things. I've saved some money, and then death by 1,000 cuts gets 1 less cut.
Yeah, very good. As far as the speakers we'll be hearing from, who are they going to be? What are they going to be covering?
Okay, I actually got some exciting news today. We just secured Hope Cook. She is a professor of business and data analytics. I don't think I get that right here at the Baylor School of Business.
Yes, Hammaker.
Hammaker School of Business. She's going to be our closing keynote, and her speech is actually right in line with what our mission is with AI, the UX AI Summit, which is how do you keep your uniqueness but yet use AI to enhance what you're doing and to really become a force in the world, right? So we have her, we have Russ Henneberry, who was, if you've been in digital marketing for a while, you know digitalmarketer.com. Russ Henneberry was one of the key figures at digitalmarketer.com out of Austin, and he's going to come and talk about how you can use AI just for your regular brick and mortar corner business. He's going to talk about a mechanic who owns a mechanic shop and a pet store, and how he's using AI to really boost his marketing like 10x. And then he's going to talk about a couple of sisters who own a cleaning company that sends cleaners to different houses, and how they're building their own apps using AI. They're not developers, right? And then we're going to have Kenesha Thornton. She's a personality from KWBU, I think, here, the NPR station, and a whole host of other figures who are experts at AI and how you can do your marketing with AI, how you can build your own apps, how you can, I use AI for ghostwriting as well. So yeah,
absolutely.
I think you piqued some interest when you mentioned those specific things. That's a good idea. People can find a use, certainly. What do you really hope attendees take away when they leave this event? What do you want them to walk away with?
One of the things that they're going to walk away with is the ability to insert the humanity portion we've been talking about into their AI tools. There are a couple of ways to do this, and one of them is to just have AI interview you. We're going to talk about that process, about how you can basically tell it the things that you're looking for. You can give it goals, maybe not specific things to do, but goals that you're trying to reach, and then let it figure out how to get there, right? Because there's a lot of, for instance, for this summit, I was looking for some viral possible Facebook ads, right? So I went in and I told it exactly what I needed and how I needed those to be positioned, and it came up with a countdown of ads and started populating those for me. And so now I have basically an entire campaign built out in a matter of an hour, you know?
That's what.
So yeah, it can do the research that we can't do in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, very quickly before we go, the cost associated, we want to mention those for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have an early bird pricing right now, which is $59 that goes until August 15th, $79 after that till July 15th. $79 from July 15th to August 15th, and then $99 just a few weeks before the summit.
Up until September.
All right.
Until September.
Thank you both for talking about this today, getting people kind of introduced to this idea. The UXAI conference happening again September 12th at the Performing Arts Community Center in Waco. Scan the QR code on the screen for all the details on that, and we'll be right back.